Hi everyone, this is Marketing Coach Ken. Welcome to today's video. Today is February 27th, 2023. This is going to be an update for the Crazy Cash mail order system. And if you look at the screen as I'm showing here on my YouTube channel, if you've got to my page, you can see I have videos here tracking my results with this program since I started in January. So you can go back and watch any of those previous videos if you have not seen them. And today is going to be the most recent update. This might be the last video for February, I'm not sure, but I'm going to tell you in this video the information that I have at this point today as far as how many people are planning to join the program within the next 7 days or so. So let's start off with looking at the flyer, which is right here. If you haven't seen this flyer before, you can go to my website, crazycashflyer.com, and you can print this out. As you can see here, my order form has my name and address. And when you become a part of the Crazy Cash mail order system, you get a flyer just like this one with your information here, so that when you send out your flyers, your customers can send their orders and their payments directly to you. I use my phone number on the flyer. That's optional. You can also put an email address if you want to put some contact, but not necessarily the phone number. And, you know, those are different options that you have. But in this case, I have an online PDF that you're looking at. And when you join me in the Crazy Cash flyer system, you get a PDF just like mine so that you can share this online and basically have your own website that you can send people to. So if you have any interest in that, just let me know. So today we're going to talk about an order that came in, and from there we'll follow up with what's next. So here is the package. Came by USPS, and of course that's what I recommend, is using priority mail. So let's go ahead. And you can see the date on this, right? What does it say there? If you look at it, 2/24. I think you could see that somewhere there, right? The date is 2/24 when this was shipped out. So let's make this a quick video. I won't make this too long because I only have this one package to open. I also have to check my mail today because I went to check the mailbox, and because of the time that I went during the day, they had not gone into issuing the mail yet, so I don't know if I have any mail. I haven't had mail for a while. Alright, so let me check this out here, see what's inside. Okay, so we have this envelope here. We have a, what you got there? Okay, so we have a postcard for I Keep It All. And then we have a envelope here. I mean, not an envelope, a magazine. Okay, let's see what's inside. Don't want anything to fall out. Okay. So here we go, just a magazine that was put in here to add some weight. And over here, I have two envelopes. Okay, so the envelope I have here, I have two envelopes. Alright, so I can't show because there's personal information on the front of this one, but this envelope here and this envelope here. Alright, so let's go ahead, let's see what's in each of them. Let's open up this one first. Now, I will tell you what this is, and this is kind of smart, okay? Alright, hang on one second. So this envelope here, it looks like this is, alright, as you can see here, this is the flyer for the Crazy Cash system, right? So let's open this up, let's take a look at what we got here. Alright, so this one has a money order in it, which is in this package here. Okay. And here we have the flyer, which was returned with the payment. Alright. Now also on this flyer, which is interesting, I have a code here. And I'll explain that briefly. Let's just see if I can get this to make sure it's in the camera. You see right next to my fingertip, there's a code. Alright, so that code lets me know where this sale came from. And I mentioned this in the previous video that tracking your sales is an important thing because it lets you know what's working for you. This way you can do it more or repeat it. So that's one sale right there for the Crazy Cash mail order system. And now here we go to the second envelope, which was also a part of the same package. So let's open this up. I think I don't know what happened with this, but I'm gonna say what I think happened with this. Alright, so here we go. This is the fast mail order system. And some of you watching this video are familiar with this, some of you may not be. And I'm going to try to keep personal information private because there's personal information spread all throughout this. But basically here is another money order. And for those of you who use the post office, you know that this is the type of envelope that they give you sometimes if you need one for like stamps and envelopes. So just so you can see here, there's two, right? These were two separate payments that came in the same package. I'm trying to get this in the camera, okay? So there's two separate orders here. One is for fast mail order system, and the other one is for Crazy Cash. So as you can see here, this is my cover letter that was sent back to me, okay? And here is the sales letter for the Crazy Cash mail order system. And over here is the order form, and it's filled out. I'm covering the customer's information there. It's kind of interesting. I can't believe this. So we're actually going to talk a little bit about this in this video. Also, I want to say thank you and congratulations to Greg, who was the person who sent this to me. And I haven't had a chance to really talk to Greg just yet, but we'll have this conversation. But in the meantime, since we're already here making this video, let's talk about what happened here. So, I can't believe this. Alright, so now we go part 2 in this video. Alright, so check this out. We have both of these flyers that came back to me. Meaning like, Greg sent me the flyer for the Crazy Cash mail order system, right? Well, he sent me the flyer for the fast mail order system, and he sent me back my flyer for the Crazy Cash system. So Greg decided to go with both programs. Now the crazy thing is, and this is what I find extremely interesting, is that Greg, not only did he join both programs, but Greg just so happened to be on 2 of the different mailing lists that I was using. I wasn't expecting this video to go this long, but for those of you who watch it, this is going to be a cool story. So I ended up sending out this flyer, and it looks like the person who received it got 2 different, he got 2 different flyers from me within a similar time period. He got one for Crazy Cash, and he got one for the fast mail order system. And the way I know that is because these are both my original flyers that I printed myself, and the way I know that is because I have my tracking number on both of them. And my tracking number is the way that I can guarantee that this is my own physical copy, because no one else knows my tracking numbers except for me. And nobody's going to reproduce that. It's only going to come from my computer when I'm printing out my copies. So he actually received both of my flyers within some time frame, and he decided to join both programs, and he sent in his orders for both of them together. This is crazy. Anyway, this is just another example of what is possible. And I'm not saying like, oh, this is something that you'll see happen frequently, because this is kind of, it's kind of crazy, because like I said, the 2 different mailing lists, I'm using 2 different mailing lists in this instance, and the same person got my flyer from one program on one mailing list, right, that I used, and then another mailing list that I used for the other program, he received that. So he received Crazy Cash from one mailing I did, and he received the fast mail order system from another mailing I did, and he ended up having both flyers in his house, both from me, and I didn't even know that, and he ended up deciding to both join both programs. So I want to say a big thank you to Greg. Greg, I sent you a message the other day. If you're watching this video, or if you do get a chance to see it, we're going to have to really get together and put a strategy together in place for you, because everyone else pretty much has a strategy, but you're going to hit the ground running with this, because you have 2 programs right now that you're going to be able to make money on just the way I have been doing. So that's really cool. So yeah, definitely get in touch with me so we can get everything set up and started with you. And that's pretty much it. There's not much more to this video. I was really going to just say that I had another sale today, but let me give the final update, which is where things are looking for the rest of this month, as I mentioned earlier in the video. So there's 3 other people that I've been in contact with that are supposed to be joining the Crazy Cash mail order system very soon. I don't have an exact date. I just know that within the first week of March, there are some people that are getting things together where they'll be ready to send off their payment. And I expect them to do that because they really want to get started. And in some cases, they were going to join the fast mail order system. But after I told them about the Crazy Cash flyer, they decided to wait a few weeks to get the money together to do the Crazy Cash Flyer system, right? This is someone who already has experience. I have another friend of mine who said that he's about to get signed up soon. And then there's also a third person who I spoke to, who's also in the process of getting everything set up to get started with the program. And I have some confirmations from them that they have some of those steps already taken in order to put together their system to be ready to start marketing. So there's about 3 more people I'm expecting within like the first week of March. So that's like another $1,000 added on top of this. And that's going to be pretty good. Now that's all I know about. There's still other people who I spoke to who I'm not sure what they're going to do, when they're going to do it. I still have a lot of other people, 1,000 people who I mailed this flyer to recently. So I have no idea which one of those people is actually going to be able to come on board in the month of March, because maybe February was just too soon for them and maybe they need to go through finances and stuff like that, and they'll eventually join in March. But we will be tracking that because, like I said, all my flyers have a tracking code on them. So I kind of know when those flyers were mailed out. That's it. Anything else is going to be a surprise. I don't know when I will have any more orders or sales coming in. Like I said, I do have to go check back with my mailbox today and see if anything came in separate from a priority mail envelope. There's a good chance that nothing did show up, but if it did, I'll probably just report back and make another video later today. But for now, that will be it for this video. We might be ending off the month with this as the last sale. And if it is, I will do a recap of the month of February in a short period of time as we start in March. And that's it. Things are looking good. This is still the time of year where you guys want to get active if you haven't got started yet. So I will be reinvesting some of the profits from this back into the program. So that's going to be a project coming in March. That should be interesting to do that. And we'll be doing some other things interesting, which we'll also be reporting on. So I'm definitely setting up some new advertising campaigns. And I'm basically going to be using the money that I've made with the program to launch those ad campaigns, because we're basically trying to hit 10K. I spoke to one of my other friends about this, and I was just telling her that, actually a couple of friends, and that we're basically looking at, we're at a 3,000 mark. We're going to be at 4,000 and 5,000 in a short period of time. And then once we reach that $5,000 mark, we're basically going to start flipping the $5,000 into 10K, which basically means you need to make about 30 sales to make $10,000 in this program, from what I understand. So we're going to be at like 15 sales already. So we're looking to make like another 15 sales with the reinvesting that we're going to put more back into the business. We're looking to introduce this program to another 15 people who are interested in it and ready to join, at least within the month of March. We want to make like another 5,000 and then get up to 10K by the end of the month. And from there, we're just going to continue to increase what we're doing to show more and more people. But through this channel, through these videos, we'll be doing that step by step. So right now we've passed the 3,000 mark. We've passed the 3,500 mark. Next is 4,000, then 5,000. And I'll let you know more details as we get into the next video once I recap and regroup all of my statistics and my data. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Any questions, give me a call. And I'll see you soon. Hopefully I'll have another video coming up shortly. And either way, we'll do a recap soon and discuss everything that happened for the month of February as we go to the next month. All right. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Talk to you later.